Forbidden Cove. This is LEGO system set 6264. It was released in 1994. In the United States, you had to pay about $30 for the set. It's a bit hard to find prices for the European markets, especially for a set which was released in a time before there was a euro. Every nation had its own currency, and I don't really know of any database where you can look up all the prices for these old sets. Maybe you have to look into old catalogs or something like that. The only prices for Europe I could find were the ones for Germany, and there you had to pay about 40 to 50 Deutschmark for the set. As you can see, this set isn't sealed anymore. It's one of the sets of my childhood. I got it back in 1994, and yeah, the box is no more. But I think everything else should be there. I counted all the BRIXX, 2 or 3 were missing. I had to order them from BRIXX, but that would only cost me a few cents, plus the shipping costs a few euros. And yeah, I could read online that there was supposed to be a poster included in the set, but I can't remember this poster. Maybe this poster didn't come with every set, only with some localized versions. So, for example, I saw a set from the Netherlands where there was a poster included, but I doubt that every set came with a poster. But I can't be sure. I can't remember. It's that long ago. Maybe I had a poster too and just threw it away. Who knows? According to BRIXX, the set consists of 196 pieces. Let's just believe that. I didn't count the BRIXX myself. This set here is a set of the Islanders theme, which itself is a sub-theme of the LEGO Pirates theme. As you can see, we got a lot of those, indigenous guys here, and I think that's the reason why we don't see these kind of sets nowadays. Maybe some people feel attacked, even though these are just some, fantasy islanders, I would say. Well, what else is here to say? The instructions. As you can see, the instructions don't come with continuous building step numbers. Every little sub-segment has its own numbers, and then when we go to the next sub-segment, the numbers start again with number 1. So you also have to remember the page on which you are at the moment, and not only the number of the step if you take a break in between the building process or the building processes. Alright, then I'm going to take out all my BRIXX now out of the bags, and then I will start with page 2, step 1. Or I will just I'll start with assembling the minifigures here, but then I will go to step 1. I don't know if there is much to talk about during the building process. As you can see, it isn't a big set, but maybe I will find something interesting and then I will come back to you. Page 2, step 2. We are building a palm tree right now, And I really love how they used to construct palm trees. The trunk here got all these individual segments, which we all just put on top of each other. Oops. Yeah, that's one of the things which is not so easy to do with just one hand. And then we have to put this little part here on top of the trunk. And now we can start to add the leaves. One, two, and that one goes here. Oh, damn it. The leaves have different sizes. I will have to correct this. Alright, I have corrected it, and yeah, as you can see, I have completed the palm tree. I think it looks so much nicer than the palm trees nowadays. This is so cool, this part here, that you can bend the whole thing in different directions. It really looks beautiful. I absolutely miss these palm trees. Page 3, step 4. We just have completed this little pirate boat here. And I want to show you this 2x2 tile here. There is a map printed on it, and this was really one of my absolute favorite Lego pieces. It looks so cool, this little map. I just loved it, and I think I still love it. But there's also a sad part about this boat. As you can see, this pedal here didn't survive the years too well. It's a bit bent. The other pedal still looks fine. Arr. Page 4, step 1. Here is something special which I want to show you. Back then, Lego sets didn't have these kind of inventory boxes in front of each step, which tells you how many bricks of each type to use in the step. We are used to this nowadays, but back then this wasn't really a thing. We only can see it here in this case because I think the perspective of the step here doesn't show us clearly which brick we need, and so they put it here. But normally we just have to compare the step with the step before and then decide on our own how many of which brick we will need. And there's also another thing which I noticed. Have a look at the bricks themselves, especially the gray ones here. This is so cool. They are absolutely great quality. The injection points are extremely well hidden. They are barely noticeable, and there aren't really big color differences between the injection point and the brick itself. Nowadays, when we have gray Lego bricks, we always get these white points on them. But here, the points themselves are gray too. This is awesome. And yeah, the other bricks also have very nice injection points. I hope Lego will come back to this kind of quality bricks one day. This is so cool. Page 9, step 10. Here is another cool print that I miss nowadays. we have created this drum with the help of this 2x2 round tile with this, yeah, what is it? Some zebra print or whatever. But I just like it. I think it really looks awesome. Page 15, step 16. The build is complete. And in this final step, I actually saw that I had a missing piece. You can see that we have to use this, this black minifigure head. And I just used this 1x1 round brick. It doesn't fit as nice, as perfectly as a minifigure head underneath this mask, but it does the job for now. Oh, I'll have to adjust the horns a bit. They are not in the center, I think. Come on, a tiny bit more. Still not centered. These things are just not easy to do with one hand. Let me try a second hand. I'll do it out of cam. Okay, this is better. All right. Then let's have a look at the build. I really think it's beautiful. We got a little grok here. Then this islander here next to the drums with his bow. And he got arrows on his back. Those two pirates here. This is something I even hated back in the 90s. Why don't have the pirates prints on their backs? Maybe these are just tattoos and they are topless. But the tattoos are very colorful on their front. It's just stupid. But nevertheless, I love these minifigures. Especially this red-bearded guy here with his eye patch and his hook on the left hand. Here is another one of the islanders. This one got this horn here on his head, and the other one got feathers. He's holding one of these shields. Here on the back, you can see that the islanders can enter their little building through these ladders here. Up here, there is a chest with a little gold treasure inside. Maybe the pirates did hide it somewhere and the islanders found the treasure. I don't know, but this chest doesn't look like the islanders have created it. It's more a pirate thing. Oh, and these parrots, these aras are so amazing. Those are my favorite Lego animals. And of course, this mask here is quite cool too. And here's one of the play features, or better said, the play feature of the set. We can open this little rock here. There's a cave behind. And now we would be able to enter the cave with a boat. Well, oh, here's something I just want to talk about. You can see here that we have this plant thing over here and the same on the other side. And I don't know if this technique isn't considered illegal. You can see that there is a lot of pressure on it because it's interlocked up here and here in this clip. And when we loosen it here, you can see that it isn't supposed to be at a position where the clip is. It's bent over there and we have to push it a bit inwards so that it stays in place, and it just doesn't look too nice how it sits in this clip. The same here on the other side. It's just about a centimeter, I would say, too far away from the rock, or better said, the clip in this case here. But well, I didn't do this myself. Lego told me to do this, so everything should be fine. Well, this is a nice little set, and I really miss this whole theme. But I don't know if kids nowadays still would have fun with this. Maybe there isn't enough going on, maybe it's a bit too boring. I love it, but I don't know if it still would be a hit on today's market. We also get alternative builds on the backside of the instructions. But of course, for the builds, there are no instructions. We only have these pictures here. Yeah, nowadays we don't see these alternative builds anymore. But to be honest, I never tried to build an alternative build because I would have failed right at the beginning. Oh, I'm talking rubbish. This isn't an alternative build. It's the same build. It's just, they are just photos from different angles, other perspectives. Yeah, sorry. We don't get alternative builds for this build, at least not on the instructions. Maybe there had been some on the backside of the box. Well, I really wish there was a re-release of this set. Maybe an updated edition. I still would have very much fun with it. Maybe it looks a bit strange as display set, but there are so many fond memories attached to the set. I would have so much fun with it.